Hello, Miss Vinitha. Welcome to Infosectrain.
Hello, Saksham. Thank you so much
How are you,
for having
ma'am?
me here.
It's all our
Well,
pleasure, ma'am. All
and
our pleasure.
great. How about you, Saksham?
All
How are
well,
you
ma'am.
doing?
Thank you so much. All well. First
Good.
of all, grand congratulations to you on behalf of all of us for clearing one of the elite and most prominent certification of cloud security, CCSP. How was your experience while preparing for this master certification, ma'am?
Thank you so much, Saksham, for congratulating me. It was a big win, I would say, and the gratitude and thanks also goes to Infosec team, the trainers, the master, and everyone who was supporting me. Thanks a lot for that. Now coming to the preparation materials. First, I did the training with Infosectrain. The trainer was Krish. After the training was done, I started my preparation basically. So the materials that I used for study were the CCSP official study guide, the second edition and the latest third edition. I used to refer both.
Okay.
Because when I started the training, it was at the transition period. So August end was the transition period of the new syllabus, I believe. So because of that, I referred to both the editions. And then I went through the Infosec training videos, whatever Krish taught us. Those training videos were referred during my studies. And I also went through Preb Nair sir's CCSP videos in YouTube.
Okay.
And the last material I referred to study was Mike Chappell CCSP videos in LinkedIn. Apart from these study materials, the test practices were something which I went through. So again, there are 3-4 sets which I referred to. First was the official study guide practice test, official study guide practice test, and the official practice test from SAVEX for CCSP. The second were the materials given by our Sir Krish after the training. He called it as Master Set 2, 3, and 4. So there were multiple sets of questions, PDFs. I did go through them, as well as I went through LearnZL, which is again the official CCSP quiz practice in the mobile, and it was easier that way. So these were the materials I used to refer and study. However, I used to follow certain discipline and guidelines, right? So every day I used to sit for at least 4 hours, not continuously. So I'm also a working professional. I also have to take care of my house. So everything together, I couldn't put myself to sit for continuously for 4 hours. I couldn't do that. So what I did was I used to get up a little early in the morning and before I start my day, maybe professional or personal, I used to sit for 2 hours, dedicate myself for 2 hours in the morning. And then again, after the office hours and after finishing all my housework, towards the end of the day, before I go to sleep, again, I used to spend 2 hours. So this practice was going on for almost 1.5 months after the training was completed from Infosectrain. So this is one of the main things which I realized, that we need to put ourselves there every day. We should not lose the continuity, right? So that was something which I kept on doing. So yeah, these are my preparation methodologies.
Glad to know that, ma'am. So what I understood is self-study is very much important for these kind of certification when you are preparing and when you're about to appear for certifications like CCSP or CISSP or maybe any other cybersecurity certifications. Your preparation should also be there. Your contribution, your personal contribution should be there in that.
Yes, of course. So I would also say that first, though we go through a lot of videos apart from the main training that we take, right?
Yes,
I would suggest that one such training is important where it is instructor-led, because the concepts, even though you keep reading it, the concepts gets more clearer when the experienced trainer gives you that.
Exactly.
Right? So that was very important for me. So I made that decision to go through that training first to understand what's there, what is the main concept, and how you can basically learn and come out with the flying colors.
Yes.
Right? So that was very important. That was the first step. And apart from that, yes, self-learning is also important with multiple materials.
Yes. Glad to know that, ma'am. Ma'am, as you have been associated with Infosectrain from a long time and completed two of the most valuable and elite certification trainings of cybersecurity with us, CISSP and CCSP, just wanted to know how is your overall experience with Infosectrain so far?
Okay, so sorry to interrupt and correct probably. The two main certificates I've taken so far is CISM and CCSP. I'm yet to do CISSP.
Okay.
However, yes, it was an amazing experience with Infosectrain because the amount of confidence which is inculcated or which is put inside the candidate's brain, right? That's something the students are not just the students. And I love the way Infosectrain treats each of the students as their family members, right? They personally invest. I've seen Preps or Krish, for that matter, any trainer, personally invest in each of the students and they guide them. Their weak, so they discuss what is the weak points, how you can overcome, and what are the benefits of doing certain certifications, and is it important? Is it necessary for your career? How you can improve your career based on these learnings. So even before the exam, it was very important to talk to the trainers, basically.
Yes, ma'am.
So that we were at most confident, given these exams are very, very difficult.
Exactly.
We needed that teacher's guidance and follow-ups and everything that we could get.
Exactly. And these kind of certifications, whether talking about CCSP or whether taking CISM, these kind of certification are considered as the management level certification. This requires a lot of dedication and a lot of hard work from the participants. And we see that all the participants work so hard to clear this certification. And that's the reason it gives us a boost that we should also contribute and keep on with them step by step and contribute in their learning, and so that they can be achieve their certifications on time. So it's always our pleasure to contribute in their learnings. Coming to the next question, ma'am.
Great job by Infosectrain for that.
All our pleasure, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, any suggestions or tips you want to share with the professionals who are preparing for their CCSP or CISM and about to appear for their examination anytime soon?
Yeah, sure. So just one or 2 points. Keep studying every day. Don't miss a day is what I would say, because missing 1 day or 2 days will put you a step away from what you want, and you might not remember what you've learned the previous day. So every day practicing, every day learning will help you remember and keeps the continuity in place. Okay? That's one thing. And secondly, relax as much as possible. Trust in what you're learning and trust in your trainers. If they are giving the most guidance, and all the topics which are being covered within our training sessions are more than enough for us to learn and go up here for the exam. So these are the two main things I would say. Not to force anyone. Let's say, for example, one thing I used to do was force myself sometimes to sit and study, but then I will not be concentrating. So I stopped that. So I said, okay, no, now I'm not able to concentrate. Let me stop it. Let me make up my mind after half an hour. So I'll make up my mind. I'll come back. So probably relaxation and enjoying what you're studying is most important.
Glad to know that, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable experience with us, ma'am. It was super exciting and wonderful to have you and listen from you. We are very sure that all our upcoming gladiators, CCSP or CISMers, will get a great overview of this certifications from your experiences. Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. It was wonderful to have you and listen from you. Thanks a lot.